Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode a buck 67 of the Carry and the Culture Show. It's your boy Tamal, like Jamal, but with a T. Got my good friend here, one of the illest to ever touch that mic. I do not say that lightly, yo. One of the illest to ever
Let's
do it.
go.
Nigga
Let's
made his
go.
way into my top 10, nigga. Fucking, that's hard to do. For real, made your way into my top 10.
My
Fresno,
brother,
California's finest, GCM holding it down. My man
my
playing it.
brother Tamal.
Yeah. He had some
Yeah.
technical difficulties, but we laughed it off. I
Yo,
appreciate
that, that was wild right there.
some fucking idiot shit on my part.
Man,
So
that
I
fucking
appreciate you
new
for
technology, man.
yeah, no, I appreciate you for bearing with us though. So we're gonna jump right into it. You got limited time, I got limited time. So let's go, man. We're gonna talk about the new album. We're gonna talk. I wanted to jump around some other shit because I realize whenever we have conversations, they go deep into some hip hop shit, like some nerd out shit. So I kind of want to nerd out with you a little bit. But first,
All right,
let's get into the new project, King's Dominion with DJ
right.
Scratch. And you're really, really proud of this shit. Like with good reason. But like when we talked the other day, you were like, I didn't know how tell everybody, I didn't know how much this project meant to you. So why don't you share
Yeah,
that?
man. It's the closest, like I was telling you the other day, man, it's the closest thing to like feeling like you part of a Run DMC legacy or something. You know what I mean? He's cut from that cloth, being that he got his job with EPMD through Jam Master Jay. You know what I'm saying? And that alone is like, wow, like the tree, like this is what I grew up with. Like I'm making music with people from that tree. The degrees of separation is like this. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, even like a person like my man Killer Ben, I was gonna say rest in peace, not rest in peace. I'm so used to saying fucking rest in peace. My man Killer Ben, he even, he came out here, I want to say, with K Solo. So it's like everything has always been like a hair away from the original genuine articles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like and shout out to Killer Ben. That's one of my favorite MCs in the world. But but having an album with DJ Scratch, like I still have memories growing up with my cousins, my partners, like funky piano, and you know what I'm saying, the cuts on Rampage. You know what I'm saying? Just certain joints, man, was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he was just an ill DJ. And to be making music with him is just insane. And not to count, the flip mode stuff, the Rod Digger stuff, Busta Rhymes and all that. Shout out to Busta Rhymes because he did. He had a hand in my promo, and I don't really know him like that. We met a few times and whatnot, but he came out of his own pocket to pay for the first promo that I posted.
Oh,
like
word?
Busta paid for that, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. So
Yeah.
how does joint come about, man? Like how'd you all link up?
Damn, man. I think I might have ran into Scratch in New York somewhere. And we would just I would always be like, yo, man, you one of my favorite producers, him and Knots. Like that's that bounce that they got, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, but I know he one of them ones. So I was like, yo, man, if we ever get a chance, And when he said it online, I think one day, like, what how y'all feel about me doing an album with Planet Asia? And people was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we was always just kind of like just running in each other in New York. And that infamous picture with me and him sitting at the table, that was the day that we was like, all right, we're gonna do this shit. Then we picked a day to go listen to some beats. Went to Jay Ronan's crib. He got a lab in there. And we went through some beats, and I was like, man, let me record to one of these right now. The joint, you all know, that's when I did that joint right there, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, at Ronan's spot, Jay Ronan's spot.
At Ronan's crib, yeah.
Oh, big up Jay Ronan. Yeah. So like it's a dope joint, man. It's like there's not a lot of Tri-State's on it, and then you got some features at the end with Riggs and forgot who.
Riggs and Wrong Streets.
Yeah. But it's you throughout, and like doing your thing, man. Like yo, like when I hear you, man, like some of this shit, like my wife, we be in the crib and shit. She'd be like, "What did he just say?" Because we'll have it all. She'd be like, "What? Like what? You know?" She like, "Fucking, you got the what did
God
he
bless
say?"
her, man.
Huh? Oh, she the
God bless
illest,
her,
man.
man.
She the illest. She'd be like, "You got to ask him to do a joint." She'd be telling me, "Yo, you got to tell him to do a joint with so and so, with so and so, so and
Right,
so."
right, right.
So, but yeah. Oh, it's a dope project, man. How's the feedback been?
Man, all the legends hitting me up. Everybody, man, telling me that they dig the album and they love it. My man Doggy loved the album. I mean, a lot of people, man, that's kind of strict on hip hop is giving me props, and that's what I'm really taking to the heart. Like the strict cats is like, yeah, the cats, you can't just, it ain't no participation trophies with, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Wait, but here's the thing, man. You know, you made it like you told me that. You told me that on the phone, and you told me that just now. Like, did you made it for that type of?
I made it for cats like you,
Okay.
especially. I literally said when I was recording, I was like, Tamal is gonna love this. I was like, this is a Tamal album right here.
And I do love it. But
Like,
here's the
this is
thing.
carrying culture.
But why is it different? Like, on some real shit though, why is it different from like? Because I feel here's the thing: if you weren't making music, quote unquote, for me for the past 25 plus 30 years or whatever, I wouldn't be fucking with you. So like
Right,
I'm
right.
saying, like you already make that kind of music. So what sets it apart?
I do, but it's layers. I have layers to me too. So it's like I have okay, how can I say this? I have guilty pleasure frequencies that I'm actually good at. It's a difference when people try stuff and it's not cool. And it's another thing like, damn, he did kind of body that though. So it's like when you rhyme for this long, when you make music for this long, you don't want to keep doing the same thing. It's like, it's not even fun if you just, and I don't care how dope and underground it might be, it's not a challenge. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's where you gotta be like, you gotta give artists a chance sometimes because it's like, I know how that is as an artist. It's like, yo, I just want to do something. I want to go left. I just feel like going left today. I don't want to do this. I want to go this way. Like I got a song with my man Amp Live from Zion I, and it's on a totally different type of frequency. But it's super what we do. You'll still love it because you will love it because you're a dancer. And I ain't talking about like the now type shit. I'm talking about like, how we came up.
Yeah,
It has that. But it has an EDM frequency to it. But the beats is still boom bap. So it's totally different than what you would hear from what I do on a scratch album or what I did with 30 Digs or this or that. But the level that I'm rhyming at is still at the level. It's just I might be rhyming faster, and I ain't talking about like double time. I'm talking about the BPM might be faster. The hook might be more defining hooks in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard you saying,
Where it's different. Where it's like you would have to be in a mood for certain albums. I can make albums where you got to be in a certain mood.
I feel
It's
you.
like for instance, one of my favorite Ghostface albums is The Wizard of Poetry. That's one of my favorite Ghostface albums. And you know who else? You know who else said that was their favorite album? Out of all people, Prodigy.
Oh, word.
He's like, yo, that's. I was like, I thought I was the only one, because the body of work to me, that's his best album, bro. I feel like that shit got slept on. I feel like he didn't really drop the real singles because he got a song on there with Estelle and I didn't even realize it was her rapping at first. Shit is dope. He got a joint on there with John Legend, and every time I'm around chicks and I play that particular album, they like, yo, what is this? I'm like, yo, people skipped over this album. They like, this shit is fire because it's R&B, but it's ghost R&B. It's Ghostface R&B. It ain't like, you know what I mean? It's rugged. It's rugged still. The beats are still ill. They're not even like commercial beats, really, because like it's like more musical, but he's styling on there, and I like it. Because if you got 13 albums, 14 albums, yeah, have some variations.
Yeah.
You know, certain artists I wish would change up a little bit sometimes just to see, What would happen if you know, for certain, like these last 5 years, there's been a lot of bare loop, no drums. We kind of coming out of that now. You know what I'm saying? But as hip hop as that was, a lot of shit was dope, but then a lot of shit was repetitive sounding, and a lot of shit just wasn't moving. It lost the you know what I mean? That shit that make you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You can do this for, and I know because I think that has something to do with the weed people were smoking, and it makes you a little more, we ain't really like that, but you don't want to leave that element out. So that's why even like with the Ghost album that's out right now, it's a breath of fresh air because it's big drums on the shit. With the DJ Scratch Planet Asia shit, got drums, brought the drums back, cuts back a little. The BPM is different than the average joints that you hearing for the underground right now. So it's like the genuine traditional sound of hip hop. I was able to do that with Scratch because he's from that. Everybody can't do what Scratch do because I think, man, for some of this shit, you have to just live through it to even be able to bring those elements to the game, bro.
Yes, sir.
I heard it's like a producer today, I ain't gonna say his name, that everybody knows, one of my guys. He played a beat to me today, and it was crazy because I heard Nautilus in it, and I was like, damn, I didn't think I could hear Nautilus freaked any other. I done heard Nautilus in every fucking way you can do it. And the way he freaked it, I was like, this shit is hard. And I was like, yo, the average person like that's, probably that's not over 25 or not even over 30, they might not even know what, they don't even know what Nautilus is. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But the way he flipped it, I really had to listen like, oh shit, is that Nautilus in there? I was like, oh. So it's just like, if you got to be able to bring certain shit from where we came and update it to the now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, I feel you. I mean, I think for you though, like no matter what you do, whether if the bars stay on point.
Yeah, I'm never gonna.
So like I can there's joints that I may not like totally fuck with or whatever, be in love with or whatever, but like I ain't gonna get off that shit and be like, yo, what the fuck was that nigga talking about? What the fuck is
No,
this
I got some
bullshit?
shit you ain't heard though. Trust me, just you ain't heard. I ain't fucking with
Yo,
you.
I value our friendship, bro.
I ain't fucking with this. That shit is weak.
I value our friendship, man. Let's just
fucking with you.
This is leave it
I
there.
think you'll let me slide.
Let me just have my like fantasies or whatever.
Don't worry, I don't have no Taylor Swift songs, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but, all right. So we're gonna like I said, we're gonna jump around, man. So everybody, if y'all ain't heard that project, King's Dominion, DJ Scratch, man.
King's Dominion, DJ Scratch, man. We've been waiting for this, man, for years.
6 years. 6 years.
Yeah, man.
Pre-COVID, this was done.
People be like, yo, when that was, with that album, it was crazy because I had most of it done. And so when people would be like, yo, when that album coming, I'd be like, man, it's one thing to not really have it done and not have the beats, but when you sitting on the
I hate that. Yeah. I ain't asked because I knew it was done and I was pissed. So I'm like,
yo.
And then you would post about it every once in a while. I'd be like, what the fuck this dude posting about?
Yo, man, when this come, I'm like, woo. Because I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be something, man. After the first like 2-3 songs, I was like, you know what's crazy? Everybody loves Saint what is that? Saint Park? Wait, what's the one? The park, St. James Park? Is that what it is?
St. James?
Wait, is that what is it? Wait, what's the name of the joint? The last joint? What you call it?
Your joint. Your joint.
I know I be forgetting the titles, man.
Hold on. Motherfucker, maybe. Because I don't want to get it wrong.
Man.
You forgot your joint.
It's like St. James Park, I think.
I think that's what it is, but I don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah. So that joint, that was originally
St. John's.
St. John's, yeah, my bad. St. John's Park. Originally, that joint was going to be the intro, right? And originally I didn't even want that. I didn't want to put that on the album.
Oh, that joint.
I got another joint we got other joints we haven't used. We got some leftovers that's fire. I didn't want to use that one for some reason because I don't know. I don't even know, but it's like I have been spitting that rhyme everywhere. I'm still old school. I have been spitting that rhyme everywhere, just in shows, freestyling, or whatever on the radio.
I knew I heard
so
that.
I was like, they gonna know that. You know what I mean? I'm like, but fuck it. I'm like, and I'm getting a hit like, yo, we love that joint right there. I'm like, that's crazy because in my mind, it's just an old rhyme that I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I could
That's how it always works, though, man. I mean, that's how it seems like it works. Like
it's crazy, bro.
I mean, your shit you may not even be feeling like. For instance, my favorite Redman album.
No, I love the rhyme. I love the rhyme because I use it in my shows. I've been using it in my shows for the past 2 years. I've been using that rhyme as just something to do in the middle of the show, like I'm about to freestyle and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that was because it's like 40 something, 50 bars on that joint. So I'm like, boom, I got something for whenever I want to spit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy tomorrow about that rhyme, bro? I realized I've been saying the rhyme wrong for the whole past 2 years.
Oh God.
I was definitely not saying it. I wasn't saying it word for word like I said on the album because it was something about the ending of the part on that run around soloist a favorite group. I completely took that out in my show round. I don't know how I was flipping it around somewhere at the end, and I wasn't even saying the rhyme properly this whole time. Now I'm listening, I'm like, damn, I gotta go back and listen to that rhyme. I'm like, I don't know how I ended up saying it the way I ended up saying it today compared to that, because it's like actually a little bit more extra bars on the
album.
scratch on the album.
Yeah. Has anybody said that they heard it?
No. Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed it yet.
Yo, the attention span of everybody now is fucking like that. Nah,
back in the day, we were so on it. I was so on it about that type of thing where I would hit, like, I remember when Tony Touch 50 MCs, you know what I'm saying? And you would hear bars on there and you'd be like, oh, that was fire. Then next thing you know, you hear it on the album. Because we were so tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Because my first time ever even hearing Busta spit the Remain Raw was on the 50 MCs because this album wasn't out yet. When he was
word.
Remember when he was like, he was rhyming over Rainy Days, the Wu-Tang Rainy Days, like.
That's right.
Running through I burned your food like Florence. Run up in your crib like my name was Search Florence. I was like, yo. So when I seen it, but I wasn't even tripping when he came out with the single. But that was kind of a thing. Like,
that single was so tough though, man. That Easy Mobile on that shit, like that shit is.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that shit is. Yeah, that shit, man. Busta, that shit. Yo, all right. Let me ask you some more shit. We got a bunch of shit. I know we got. Yo, so I'm just gonna ask you off the top 5 conscious projects of all time to you
in the conscious world.
Yep.
Okay. It Takes a Nation, $1 million to hold us back.
Then we gonna do grimy.
Brand Nubians, One for All.
There we go.
Poor Righteous Teachers, Holy Intellect.
Oh, serious.
And X-Clan.
That's 4. X-Clan.
And let me go one that's crazy. What was another one? There was another one.
Yo, you could have just stopped right there, honestly. Man.
I got one more. I'm just going in between. I'm going in between them. I gotta put Death Certificate on there, bro.
That's an interesting one.
Death Certificate, bro. He went crazy. People scared to do a Death Certificate album today.
And
You would get banned today. You would get banned if you did. I dare a rapper to come out like that today.
yeah, that ain't
For
happening.
sure. Black Korea? What? What? Horny Little Devil? What?
Cube was
What?
on shit.
Cube was going. What? He was Nat Turner in the game, bro. He was the most feared rapper in hip hop at that time, dog.
Cube
Period.
That
was saying shit.
3-album run was crazy.
Man, that might be one of the greatest 3-album runs in hip hop history, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so fuck it. Let's go there since we going there because that's a serious 3-album run. But then, to me, how does it compare? So there's a few major ones for me.
I was gonna throw by any means necessary in there, but all good.
Well, listen, if we
Terrorist one.
Yeah, that.
Well, edutainment, honorable. I got to put the honorable classic. Edutainment.
They don't talk about that one enough.
Edutainment. It made people stop eating beef. It taught us about the Hebrew Israelites. It shit, man. What else is on that album that he talking about, man? The wars.
What album was Love's
Gonna? Yep, Love's Gonna Get You.
Yeah,
all that is on there, bro.
Yeah. What about the live album? The live album was crazy.
Yeah.
Live album
now you're going. Now you're geeking out. Let's get back now.
live album was crazy. All right. So we talk about 3-album runs. So to me, I got Redman's first 3 albums.
Redman is definitely you know what? You got to put it there. But that would have to go on the grimy side.
Oh yeah. If we talking, but if we're looking at grimy, sorry. So top 5 grimy projects. Like for the streets, just like what up? We immature. We 17 running around.
Damn, man. Damn. Can I put The Chronic and Dog Pound as one album?
No,
because it's like the same. It's like a party. I feel like Chronic is a party that started, and the Dog Pound. It was like, we gonna keep the party going. They was like, nah, it's the after party. I feel like the Dog Pound album was the after party to the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? And so, and you put that, but that with Mobb Deep's infamous Onyx first album, NWA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where my other Grammy? So you got Onyx.
You said you got Onyx, Mobb Deep,
Dog Pound, NWA. You got to throw MOP in there, bro.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna wonder if you're gonna say an MOP joint.
You got to say MOP, man. I'm talking, and when I say grimy, I'm saying like it just don't. It's like I don't give a fuck. Like
yeah.
Like you know what I mean. The most I don't give a fuck niggas in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, because Onyx was busting bottles on their head, and Mobb Deep wearing Hennessy. I mean Dog Pound. The weed, because you got to give it to Dre and them. The weed. I mean, Cypress definitely put the weed culture on the map, but the Dre and them put the weed culture on the fucking map.
Yeah, no, that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That was just the word, the Chronic itself. You know what I mean?
You was talking about. I heard you about to say. You was talking about like Mobb Deep running around with fucking Hennessy jerseys, nigga. That shit.
Hennessy jerseys. Come on, bro. When I saw that shit, I was like, oh yeah. What? This is the best time to be alive right now.
Right,
like this. What? Where am I at right now? This is
Even I always say, like, I did a post one time, like when you hear the intro to Shook Ones, when you hear the stove come on, right?
Bro.
Like,
come on, man. It don't get no more grimy Section 8 cheese toast in that, man.
Cinder block wall shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, wow, for real. It's like, and I'm gonna tell you why Onyx gets the number. Onyx will forever get the number one grimy for me for one fucking fact. They had Russell Simmons with a ball head spitting at the camera and throw your guns in the air. It don't get no better than that, bro. You have Russell Simmons with a bald head spitting at the camera, bro.
Wow.
That's grimy, nigga. You feel me? Like, it don't get no more grimy than that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a different era, man. And
that was a different era.
Yeah. I mean, Back the Fuck Up, Black Vagina Finder, nigga.
Come on, bro. That shit, they was disrespectfully grimy, bro.
Yeah, like what? And are we young? I mean, yeah.
And then, and for honorable mention, I would have to put Cypress Hill. And I believe it or not, bro, I was a big fan of that House of Pain album, bro.
Well, put your head out.
Bro, bro, that fucking DJ Lethal, them beats was fucking crazy, G.
Everlasting's cut from real close.
Yeah, that first House of Pain album, man, that shit was fire, man. Motherfuckers, see, that's another, it's a window of hip hop for me where it's like coming out of dancing, like that first year coming out of like that dance era where we kind of like grimy like that, more, we drinking a little bit more beer now, like, you know what I mean? And it's more, just, I would kind of almost say it was like the grime era where we was kind of like jumping all over the place. We wearing like Pendletons and boots and Scullies, and that was kind of like throughout hip hop, all the way from Detroit, New York to Cali. Everybody was wearing, over here we had Dickie jackets and whatnot. They had Carhartt, you know what I'm saying? In Detroit, New York, you know what I'm saying? We had Ben Davis, you know what I'm saying? And that little, I call it the Cypress, that Cypress era, like that Cypress House of Pain, Leaders of the New School, kind of like era where you just, it's like Black Beastie Boys shit where you wilding, you know what I'm saying? Like, college party at its peak. You're high. See, back then it was like if you was in high school, you was partying at college parties. If you was in high school, you was going to college parties. If you was really lit like that.
You was right. You know what I'm saying?
If you really was lit like that, you know what I'm saying? I've been going to college parties ever since I was in junior high, literally. Since I was 12 and 13. That's how I met Rascal. I met Rascal when I was 14. He was already going to Fresno State.
Yeah.
I was 14. Just understand that. Me and Rascal, Cali agents, our gap in between is that big. I was in junior high. No, I was coming out of junior high. My first year in high school, he was already at Fresno State, bro.
That's crazy. I ain't know that.
You understand? So,
and 4 years, and then back then, that's a big gap of time.
Bro, he like 5. He like 5, bro. Like 5. Like he was with older people, bro. Like he was going to clubs. I knew I couldn't get in because I used to get in kind of like maneuver, but it was certain clubs like, damn, I want to go. It was clubs I really wanted to go to during his era that I couldn't get in, bro.
Right.
Word up. You know what I'm saying? Like Mentions. The last time it was it was a club called Mentions back in the day. And the last night that they was open, I was able to get in. I was probably like 16 or some shit. My man Jeff Dunn, he was my DJ at that time. He was just as ill as DJ Scratch on cuts. I can't even lie to you. Jeff Dunn was nice. He was one of them. It's funny I'm talking about him live on your joint, but that's good. He needs his props. Shout out to Jeff Dunn. Jeff Dunn is one of them people, bro, that was like an alien to us. Like he should have been somebody important in hip hop. Like just because he's one of them dudes that was just good at fucking everything, bro. He could cut hair, he could dress, he could DJ, he could dance. Like only thing he didn't do was rhyme. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, if you know anybody that, because he's around at Rascal age too, and he can play basketball. The thing is, ask anybody about that dude, they're gonna describe him the same way I just described him. No one that knows him will ever not describe him the way I just described him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the last night I was in this club called Mentions. That's fucking what was that 40 ounce what was the Crazy Horse?
Crazy Horse.
Drinking Crazy Horse, bro. And I had never drunk tequila before. He gave me shots of tequila, bro. All I know, I put my arm down and I'm like, all I can think to myself, man, like, I've been waiting to come to this fucking club my whole life. And here I am about to fucking throw up. I want to dance so bad. I want to get out there with these older broads so bad. They had to walk me out. I'm like this. I ain't never been walked out the club like that. The old school walking out like this. I remember because I had on his puff coat and I had on a trucker hat. Trucker hats wasn't even a thing, but for some reason I had on a trucker hat back then. It's like fucking 90 shit, like 93, maybe like 93, something like that. 92, 93. And actually it was 92. It was 92. And
Yo,
that was my last night. But Rasco and them used to perform at that club. Word. With Various Blends, when he used to be in Various Blends.
damn, taking it way back.
Yeah, man. Cause look, check this out. It was a dude. It was a R&B artist in Fresno named Little Tony Curtis, and he used to be like performing at all the big fairground shit, all that shit. And there was another dude named he was signed to Atlantic. Colin England. His name was Colin England. You remember that show, Party Machine with Nia Peoples? Remember that?
Yeah.
Colin England is from Fresno. He was on that show one day. I remember because my man Eddie, it was these two dancers. One of my best friends who I went to my first hip hop show with, his cousin Eddie and another dude named JoJo used to be their dancers and shit. And I remember seeing them on TV and being like, yo, this is crazy. That was like the first time I seen somebody on TV that I was, grew up with. Like, oh wow, they made it. Like, oh shit, they on Party Machine. You know what I mean? That's back then, even the dancers were stars.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yo, is that gonna come back? That's one of my questions for you.
The only way it could come back, it has to be unorganized dancing. It can't be choreographed. That choreographed shit is trash. And if it's gonna be choreographed, it has to be like technical and cultural. It can't be black people dancing like white people. Like choreography looks like white people dancing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like what's considered like elite dancing today is like counting your steps type shit. And I'm not with that. You know what I mean? It's like when you go back and look at the real ill dancers like the ICUs and all them,
Soul Brothers and
Soul Brothers and Scheme Team and all that. That's another level, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My low life cats and mop tops and all them. It's just different, bro. Catching wreck. Catching wreck is totally different than choreography dancing. You have catching wreck, you got choreography dancing. And when you can make choreography out of catching wreck, once choreography blended with catching wreck comes back, then it'll be dope again. Because how are dancers supposed to ever get a spotlight on them if everybody doing the same damn move every song?
Yeah, but do the MCs want it though? You're one of the rare cats that I can talk about dancing with though. Like, I mean, do the MCs
Karis One does it. He does it. He brings out dancers sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But the type of dancing that we talking about, I think somebody like Nas could probably do it. And the only reason why I say that because it has to be a certain BPM, right? Yeah. So I can see like live at the barbecue, I can see certain, and I ain't saying that they gotta have a dancer the whole show, but I'm saying like you bring out somebody that's ill. Like I think in order for that to come back, people have to have that one dancer, not two dancers. One dude that's just so nice that it's just like, yo, you can't help but look at it. Bro, I'm gonna tell you how ill dancers was back in the day. I remember going to a MC Hammer concert back in the day, and it was Keith Sweat. Hammer was the only rapper on this bill. It was like Troop, Keith Sweat.
Spread my wings, nigga. What?
Yeah, it was like Troop, Keith Sweat. I think TLC might have been on the bill, and Hammer. Big concert, right, bro? Keith Sweat had these dudes. I don't know who these cats was, bro. They was Fendi level. I didn't think nobody could be like that level. He had these two cats that was like Fendi level. And I was like, how the hell Keith Sweat get some cats like this? You know what I'm saying? Because he don't really have songs that require, like that. You know what I'm saying? But he had some ill cats. Back then, cats was just nice like that. When I see it today, it just looked like the white girl from Breaking to me. I don't like the ballerina choreographed, two put together. I don't like that. That shit is corny to me. You know that shit's corny, God.
That's
you
why.
know,
Well, that's why as a dancer, I couldn't really do. Didn't get in the choreography. I
it's
did
like
shows.
Balenciaga sneakers, man. I don't know who fuck this orthopedic dancing, man. We not. You know what I mean? we not. That shit's. We do New Balances and you know what I mean. Sauconys and Asics and shit, man. We not
Yes,
doing.
I mean it's like the special I got it made video versus shit now. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah,
Like,
you know.
It's like we.
Yeah.
So
it's more blacker. To me, it was more. It had more melanated rhythm to it, man. It had more of a cultural. I can feel Africa in it. Word up. I can literally feel our ancestors when I would see like people like King Team and Soul Brothers, like the expression of how they was dancing was just it's a different level, man. It's a different level. And even, we can even take it to even MC Hammer. Hammer would be the most organized way of dancing back in our time, right? Because like if you was nice, Hammer was like that was like the basics, you know, Running Man and that's like basic. That ain't like to us. That ain't to the what I'm talking about. That ain't what we talking about, right?
Of course.
But Hammer would be busting these niggas' ass today.
Oh, of course. Hammer, don't sleep, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a big Hammer fan. But I'm saying on the level of you got b-boy dancing like where it's like
listen, man.
You're not like break dancing, but you kind of break dancing and you coming back grooving, and it's like you doing groundwork, not that much, but you doing groundwork. You coming up, you might flip, like you know what I'm saying. It's all kind of shit that go.
That's why I loved it. That's because you could do whatever you want as long as you was nice, yo. And like
as long as you was nice, you could throw some ballerina in it if you want. You could throw some voguing in it. You know what I mean? It was. But that's
martial arts, capoeira,
all that. You know, so it's just like those are like, choice of weapons. I like to call them, just like the art of MCing. You know what I'm saying? I can when I write rhymes or if I'm doing a song or if I'm writing something, I know how to stick shift from what you would call a southpaw over the right hand, where it's like I can use an 88 style in 2025 and make it sound new. Where it's like say a cadence like, and you would know what I'm talking about. Like an 88 cadence would be like, so to fight go, then the mic go, then the sight so, then the light go, right?
Yeah.
I can do that right now and make that sound ill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Or like even with like the stutter step, like if you don't know how to people. When the last time you heard a rapper do that?
What'd you say?
Right, the one like the word like since you never make me happy.
That's staccato almost. Yeah.
Nobody does that no more. But you got to understand MCing. It's like when it's like, perfect example, like when Kane go, if you don't make this clear here, that makes you not to come near. Period. You got to know the inner workings of how to. You can't just because a lot of people think they learn. Oh, I learned that one cadence. I can be here. No, that's one cadence. It's a bunch of different. So when you hear me rhyme, I might weave in and out. I might do a 20-year gap in one rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where, nigga, I might start off the rhyme in year 3000 and end up in 1988 by the end of the bar on some put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself, right? Because better than me, it's as it is to help. So put a quarter in your ass because you played. You know what I'm saying? Just that ending,
right?
Knowing that, it's certain shit you can't really be taught. You just got to be a student. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you can't be taught.
But that's the way it should be, though.
You just have to be a student. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way it should be. Like you still learning. All right. So you got. I like these when you just flow into my next question.
Right.
I've been thinking about this for a while, yo. How do you construct joints, man? Like if I hit you up and we was doing a joint together, I went back to my 96 days and I'm rhyming again or whatever. We did a joint. Like how do you construct joints?
The same way we sitting here talking. The same way we sitting here talking, how passionate I am talking to you about this. See, like you. This ain't some shit you get paid for.
Right.
I'm not getting paid to act like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it just is what it is, man. Like and I get it, man. You know, you got to be a little insane, a little bit. I don't know if I'm insane or not, but I feel like I might be a little.
You're born a day before my mom. You're insane because she's
Yeah,
insane. So
you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this thing right here, I actually think about it more than I actually do. Even though I do a lot, I know you be like, man, you always record, but I'm saying I have more hip hop thoughts than I actually, exert. I don't write raps every day, but the thing is, I'm listening to music, and I just feel like I probably don't listen to music how everybody else listens to music. I'm listening to music to learn shit out of it, like not even learning what they're saying, but just how they're saying it, and I'm putting everything into perspective. So every day, bro, I get up depending on how I'm feeling and whatever I feel like listening to, where I might feel like I need to sharpen up on this way of I need to look at something right quick, and it'll give me a certain type of energy, because it's like tapping into my childhood. Tapping into my childhood would be it's like having those VHS. I don't have VHS tapes no more with rap videos on it. We got YouTube now. We don't need the VHS tapes now. So now, being that I've been a student so long, I can go back and go back to things that I might have been and see what I miss, because I always feel like it's something I didn't see, right? It's just like the other day, somebody posted the Wrath of Cain live from the Apollo footage. Bro, don't you know I've been wanting to see that ever since his second album came out? I'm like, yo, somebody filmed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gotta be on film, because Apollo was always filmed. And when I seen the little clip, I'm like, yo. And you know how fanatic you gotta be to even just still be on it like that, to be like, I've been waiting to see this. I didn't even know if this existed.
There's shit like that though. There's shit
You
like
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, like that's crazy.
It's memorable shit, man. Like remember when the last remember what was the show when everybody came out? Was it not in Living Color, where everybody came out?
Oh, Arsenio.
Last Arsenio.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So yeah, that type of shit. So it's like, I just tap into shit that made me excited back then. It don't see what and this is a message to the artists out there, whoever listening to me right now, whoever took the time to listen to this interview. When it comes to making your own shit, you gotta just tap into what got you into this shit in the first place, what made you excited about this shit in the first place. And if you lose that, then you probably don't need to be making music. I don't think, if it's not really like fun to you and interesting, like you're not like, damn, I can't wait to get back to the lab for this next beat. I got this joint. I can't wait to get to the lab for this one. If you don't have that in you, I don't think you should be doing this. I don't.
Somebody else said.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta love this shit, man. In order to do it at this level, I don't think I would be as nice as I am if I wasn't continuously, sharpening my sword and pushing myself. When I write rhymes, I try to not sound like the last rhyme. I make sure to not keep the same words, and I do all that. You know what I'm saying?
And those are the details that people don't understand, though. Like, because if I fuck with you and I'm listening to your shit and I hear like the next albums is similar phrases, similar endings, line ended, I'm like, that's because that's lazy.
Yeah. It's lazy.
It's lazy, but like if you said, if you got this drive to something, because I see your face lit up. We start talking about this shit. That's why I wanted to go there. Your face lit up and all this shit. Like, if that's driving you, then it's gonna come out in the music. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
going to come out in the music. You know what I'm saying? And that's because this is not a physical contact sport. So I feel like the mind, like this is a neck for what I do. This is just a neck up sport. So all I gotta do is keep coming up with shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. It ain't like I gotta stretch and if I feel sorry for a real b-boy. I'm like, damn, a b-boy, you got to go through some. That's damn near worse than football. You know what I mean? Because you hitting your knees, you on your arms, ankles. You gotta stretch. If you can't take no days off for real. If you're a dancer, hip hop. I mean, as an MC, you could take days off of actually rhyming because you could be feeding your brain with books. You could be watching movies. Having a relationship or whatever and whatnot. But if you like a b-boy, man, if you want to still be involved, you got to stretch every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat certain foods no more. You know what I'm saying? Can't. It's a lot of stuff. Imagine how a person like Crazy Legs feels. You feel me? He can't hit that up rock quite like he probably could. You know what I mean?
Different, man.
Legs ain't as crazy as they used to be. Probably the same legs now. He got same legs.
I was just about to say that shit.
I was just about to say that shit.
Shout out to my boy Crazy Legs.
I was just about to say that shit, son.
He got the same legs, you feel me? But yeah, bro. Yeah. That's that's the only way though, man.
Yeah, no, it's gotta come still have that hunger. Couple more questions before we get out of here. I really want to get your take on this. Name an MC that's super nice that didn't blow up.
Oh,
were you like, damn, I knew I could have like this for whatever reason. A lot of times it's legal, whatever, different shit. But
that should have blown up.
Or I mean, somebody that you know, like, not that you know locally.
My boy probably would hate me. My boy probably would hate me for saying this, but I think Phil the Agony is like a super duper. He should have been like a super duper star.
When was his first project? Do you know?
Phil the Agony, Phil is Blunted. What was the first album called?
Was it like late? Was it 2000s?
I was on this album. It was like 2005 or 6. But even before that, he was like, for me, he was like the poster child for Loud Records. Like he should have been signed to Loud Records to me. I feel like Phil the Agony was the artist that would have been the poster child for what a Loud Records rapper is supposed to be like, bro.
Dope, yeah. I mean,
for reals, bro. Like, honestly, bro, like, I'm keeping it a buck, bro. As far as like, he had the look, the bar, like, he the first person I ever heard rap like how dudes rap today, like with 60 bars. When back then, everybody was only kicking like 16s. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was, let me hear something, it would usually be a 16 at the most 20. He was spitting 50 and 60 bars, bruh. Back then, when I first met him, I didn't know nobody rhyming like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me see. His first album was called, the Aromatic album. He just had it to me, man. Like, I just felt like he just never got that real shot like that. Because everybody knew him. Steve Rick and everybody loved him. I just knew he was up next. He looked like Tash and E Swift, you know what I'm saying, mixed in one person, you know what I'm saying, and he had crazy bars, and I just felt like he was one of them ones. But I'm not even acting like it's over because he came with Strong Arm Steady. We did the fucking Malib album. I mean, he got classics out there. But I'm saying, like, I just felt like he was supposed to be like Redman level big, like like
that's what I was asking.
Because he had all the elements of like a Redman and like Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain it. It's just like a perfect Loud Records artist, bro. He would have been like the poster child, bro. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he is what Loud Records looked like at that time, bro.
Loud Records was dope.
When I moved to LA, I would always be like, bro, why you ain't signed to Loud? You from the Liquid family. I used to be like, why you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's he one of my favorite artists from LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, word up. You'll always hear me doing music with Phil.
No. The last question before I ask you what you up to after this project is, who has the greatest discography?
The greatest discography?
Yeah. I mean, there's misses all throughout the place, but I mean, like overall, gun to your head, if you had to pick like this MC or group or whatever has the greatest, it's the best catalog that I overall.
Ah, man.
I had to hit you with that one.
I mean,
yeah.
Wu-Tang, man. Wu-Tang.
Best catalog, really?
I mean, for what I like.
Really? I'm surprised you said that.
I'm saying just for the type of music I like.
Gotcha.
Because it's a lot of them. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like just the Wu-Tang. I'm just saying like all of them as a whole. I can in all reality, if they said I'm gonna take all your shit away, hey, but you could take a collective.
Okay.
That's gonna be the collective you take, bro, because you can get everything out of it. Now you might after a while get sick and tired on your island, but it's gonna be enough. You got enough. If you give me all their catalogs with all their solos and all, whether they good or bad, I don't care. Give me all that shit because it's still gonna have a rugged, rough. It's gonna give me the hip hop I need. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, as a collective,
I'm gonna get a Nas verse. I'm gonna get a Redman verse. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna get a little something from everybody. The only person I probably ain't gonna hear is Jigga on there, but I'm gonna get shit. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. I'm gonna get a Jada verse. I'm gonna get a lot of different people that I did music with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You snuck your way.
So I'm looking at that as that. Now, you know, for me, you know, I listen to a certain type of rap. My all-time favorite rappers is Too Short, LL Cool J, and Rakim. That's just the all-time great. But my favorite rappers would be Nas and Raekwon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nas, Raekwon, and AZ is like the aesthetic of personalities that I was raised by.
Right.
When it really, as much as I love hip hop, you know what I'm saying? The aesthetics that I was raised by was those. I grew up in a certain environment, so it was like, yeah, like that type of aesthetic is you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Is what I come from.
Yeah, it makes sense. We gravitate towards, of course.
Barbershop staircase rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Straight like that.
Absolutely. Yo, what you got going on next, man? Usually I can't keep up with you.
Next I got so many albums coming, man. I got an album with Terminology. I got an album with Mussolini. I got an album, Me and Blue. Oh, Me and Blue album gonna be great. Now, when you talk about conscious albums, you can put this album in that Mount Rushmore with the conscious album. There's no MC rapping on this album, bro. There's no
rapidy rap.
No, every single song on the album that Me and Blue has is a topic, concept, and very, very conscious. And I'm talking about the level of rhyming that we're rhyming at is so high, it's gonna feel like we're rapping about rap, but the whole thing is all esoteric, historical, history lesson rapping on there.
Dope.
So you're gonna love that. You're gonna love that album because the beats are super left field, abstract, crazy, under the ground, crazy, just what you would expect from Blue and Asia. You know what I'm saying? That I got multiple records coming out. I just finished the EP on my own, just for therapeutic reasons. 2 weeks ago, I called it Thug Terranian. That project's called Thug Terranian. Fire. produced by one producer named Rock. Hardcore beats, straight up hardcore beats. That I got the Higher Ups album. I got next year. I got man. I'm every month. I'm gonna probably have a record come out. You gonna if you thought. Because remember, I didn't put out nothing like that this year, bro.
No, you really didn't go crazy like that. Because I
didn't drop this year like that. Next year, y'all get tired of me. I'm going, because I'm letting it out this year, bro. I'm letting it out. I'm letting it out. I'm letting it out. I am showing out. I'm showing out this year, bro. Like best rapper. I'm leaving as the best rapper that ever did it.
That's what I want. I mean, I need that Kobe mentality in my favorite MCs, man. Like,
it's just one of the things where it is what it is, man. You gotta, I worked for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So And a lot of the stuff that I'm telling you has already been recorded, bro. As far as the Blue thing, I only got 2 more verses. I'm doing them shits this Thursday, and that album's done. But everything else I've told you is basically done, bro.
Yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying? I even did another German album called Musica Muheim. Did an album out there. When I was out there, I did 16 records. You know what I'm saying? Bang! I'm sitting on probably like. So if you got. So each album got 10. So I might be like 80 joints deep, man.
So back to the Planet Asia, we know, just smacking them over the head.
And just think, how many features you think I did this year?
Yo, you've been chilling this year though, right?
Nah, man. I did probably like 120 features this year, bro.
Damn.
Word up.
Damn. Real quick before you go. Before you go, okay. You be body, some of these features I hear you on, I ain't gonna lie, man. You my guy, man. Some of these
doing features, that's my favorite shit to do, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm giving, but I don't know, man. I love doing features because I feel like I can write. It's almost like I write. It's like something goes off of me where I'm like, damn, why I can't do this when I'm doing my records?
That's the problem. So I hear you on these features, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Some of the art. So I hear you'll usually go in first, right?
Right.
Then I'm like, so because niggas send me joints, and I'm like, oh, hey, PA, my nigga, right? I tell my wife to prep the post. I'm like, oh, new PA, because I think it's just your joint.
Right.
Then I hear you eat it. Then we hear somebody else come in who's like levels down, bro. Like, and I was like, yo, and I get it, man. You be in your bag, and I'm like, yo, we can't post this song, yo, because PA's eating this nigga for fucking like, yo, nobody should listen. I know, I get it, I get it. You gotta put food on the table, but I'm saying, yo, a lot of these niggas, man, that like are not. The imbalance is so crazy, son. I be hearing these shits, and I'm like, yo, this dude should not even be in the same zip code, area code with PA right now. And
you know what's crazy, bro? I don't reuse none of them verses, bro. All those verses are right on the spot written
for the joints.
For that particular, every joint, bro.
There be some missiles, yo. There be some missiles, and I tried. There's a couple joints. I'm like, I'm gonna post this shit. And then
it's one cat. I feel bad. I'm like, why did you do this, bro? Like, but I'm like, blame your manager. You know, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, fuck it, yo. I mean, that's
what he popping where he from, but I'm like, man, that ain't gonna never get no play over here.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
But fuck it, though. I mean, I'd be like, this nigga ate. Me and my wife would be like, yo. So we both review the music together. So it'll be like so and so featuring Planet Asia. So we sitting there, we in the living room, like, all right, we going through submissions and shit, and then be like, all right, PA come in with some crazy whatever, you know, and then, the two come in and we like, yo, turn this shit off, yo. But you know, so that's all. I had to ask you though. Sitting on 80 joints, Everybody,
Yeah, something like that, man.
we about to get out of here,
Project,
man.
man.
This
Yeah.
has been episode $167 of the Carrying the
But
Culture.
y'all don't know, man. This is my brother right here, man. Y'all catching a regular conversation that we would have had off the phone. He probably wouldn't have been asking me questions like as far as a questionnaire like that, but the conversation would have been along those lines, y'all. It don't really get no realer than this right here, man.
We just be talking, man. You my
Yeah,
brother,
man.
man. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? We catch up
I
every couple
enjoy
of years.
being on your show, man. And you know, I don't care if I go 10 times platinum, man. You could quote me on this. I'm always do your show because I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I hate bitch ass niggas that get money and act like they can't come and fuck with people and try to blow other people's shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm gonna go to something? You think if I pop, I'm gonna go to some other bullshit ass? Matter of fact, I really don't. You know, I don't want to do nobody else's shit because I'm like, yo, because it's like, fucking y'all ain't invited me yet, so fuck it. I'm gonna fuck with who fuck with me. And I don't care how big I get. I'm gonna keep coming here. If my shit, you know what I'm saying, 20 million, I'm coming right.
I appreciate
I'm gonna do the first interview right here.
I appreciate you. You're a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since we've been rocking. You've been supporting, always pushing, you know what I'm saying, encouraging and stuff. So I appreciate you, man. You're my guy, man.
Yeah.
For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So everybody listen, go cop that King's Dominion.
Get that King's Dominion.
Planet Asia.
Everybody go to, if you want to get the CD, go to therealplanetasia.com and you can get the CD for the King's Dominion.
Okay,
make sure and you know you get whatever you get merchandise and all that, man. Support the artist. Therealplanetasia.com.
Get cop that physical. Show some love. So we will get this clip up soon. Yo, all prior 166 episodes are Carrying the Culture Show on our YouTube channel, as well as our monthly show with Brother Jay from X Clan, a monthly show on mental health with A+ from Souls of Mischief. Yeah, so we out here, man. So
yes, sir.
So thank you, family. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon, brother. Be good.
Man, one love, bro. All
right, family. Be good. Everybody be good. Y'all take care. It's crazy out there in these streets. Salute.
Yes, sir. Peace.